You're watching Extras from the Extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.
This is Susan Schlicting with K-State Research and Extension and Extras from the Extension. Well, summer is almost here. 4-H enrollments are in and kids are getting fast and furiously ready for the county fair coming in July. But before that, we have a number of educational opportunities and camps that kids can get involved in. Whether they're involved in 4-H, in actively involved with a club, or whether they're a community member that just has an interest in one of these topics, we'd like to invite you to come and get involved. First of all, we offer what we call 3-2-1 blast-off classes at both the Ellis and Hayes Rec Commissions, and those will be held June 2nd in Ellis and June 4th in Hayes. And those are great fun afternoons of building model rockets, talking about the concepts of rocketry and what makes a rocket fly and how that all works, the engineering behind that. And then in the Hayes case, we will actually launch the rockets, weather permitting, immediately following the class that day. Those classes fill up quickly, and you register through them and get involved with them through the rec commissions. And those are for 7-year-olds to about 11 or 12-year-olds. It's a beginning basic rocketry class. So it's first timers and those maybe who would like to try building. Maybe they built one last year, but they enjoyed it and want to try and build another one. And so we will build those that day with the help of some of our local 4-H teens who've been doing this since they were 7 or 8. And we'd love to have you come and get involved in that activity. We also have a great fun photography day camp that's coming up. A photo adventure day camp. This will be the 4th year for it. We have a group of 4-H teens who love to take pictures and love to share that skill with others. And so we invite those of you that are 8 to 12 to come and participate in a one-day camp on June 11th. It is held out at the Ag Research Center, and if you've ever been on the grounds out there, it's beautifully landscaped, lots of flowers and interesting trees and statues and buildings to take pictures of. And our 4-Hers have planned a really exciting day camp talking about the basics, how do you compose a basic good photo, but then also looking at some of the kind of special techniques and tricks that you might use to add an interesting factor to a photo. I know in years past we've done things like take pictures of bubbles, we've done some trick photography, some things with kaleidoscopes that's always a hit, costume boxes where the kids dress up and take portrait pictures of each other. There's just lots and lots of fun things, and done kind of in a day camp setting where they break into small groups. They go around to the different activities as well as some crafts that are photography oriented and some games and things to run off a little energy throughout the day. And that will be held on June 11th. That activity you register through Hayes Rec. For any youth that wants to get involved. You do not have to be in 4-H to be involved in either the rocketry or the photography camps. They are open to any youth. The photography camp is pretty cool because at the end of the day, every student will go home with one 8x10 photo mounted on a board ready to exhibit at the county fair. So if they're a 4-H member, it would exhibit in the 4-H division, and if they're not involved in 4-H, they can take their exhibit out in the open class division, and it will be ready. The exhibit card will be there, and everything will be ready to just check it in on entry day at the Ellis County Fair. That has been a really popular class the last couple of years, and the teens have some great things in store again this year for that class. We also have a state 4-H event coming up that I just want to put a brief plug in for. It's called the State Geology Field Trip. We hosted here in Ellis County a couple of years ago. This year it will be in southeast Kansas. They actually have 2 different sites, one in Girard and one in Fredonia, and each site will be held on the same weekend, the 12th through the 14th of June. They'll be going out and looking for fossils and other minerals and things that are found in that area of Kansas. The cool thing about that event is that any kids that are interested in geology, they actually are taken out and guided by experts, taken to some special places to hunt for specimens, and then they come back and they meet together and they get a chance to visit with the experts and to learn about what it is they collected and to have those things ready to exhibit in their special geology boxes. And that event is again June 12th through the 14th, but you must register for this event by May 22nd. So that registration deadline is also coming right up. It's a statewide event for 4-Hers and that are involved or interested in the geology project. So you can see we've got lots of things going on this summer, and looking forward to kids from across the community coming and getting involved and learning what's going on, and then coming on out to the Ellis County Fair and seeing what all the great things are that our 4-Hers and other community youth have showcased, sharing their talents with the community. This has been Susan Schlicting with K-State Research and Extension and Extras from the Extension.
You're watching Extras from the Extension on Eagle Community Television. This show is brought to you by Carico Implement.
Spring is here, and that means it's time to come out and visit Carico Implement in Hays, Kansas for all your lawn care needs. We stock and sell the full line of John Deere riding lawn equipment, along with Honda walk-behind mowers and generators. We also offer the full lineup of steel power products. If your project requires even more muscle, check out our full lineup of John Deere compact tractors and skid loaders. And don't forget, we have the parts and services to keep you up and running all spring long. So whatever your spring lawn care and maintenance needs are, come on out to Carico Implement for a solution that fits.